Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Look what UPS brought me today, guys. The new Pure Aero VS 2020. I've done a couple reviews on the prototype already that I got earlier in the year, but I finally got these to sell. So I'm very happy. I'm very sad that there's nobody to play with them right now, but at least I have them in hand. The other thing I got is the cool bag that they're also selling with the racket to match the racket. I'm gonna actually go over the bag first, and then a lot of you, when I first did a review on this racket, have said, oh, it's the same thing as the Pure Aero VS, the current one, 2019 and before version. Well, it's not, and I'm going to do a review on that after I'm done with this bag. So stay tuned for that. Okay, this is the Pure Aero VS 9-pack tennis bag. I've already examined this bag, and I think the attention to detail is back. Babolat made okay bags, you know, and then they went to making pretty much garbage bags because they weren't very good. If you had those backpacks and rode a bicycle in them and then put a racket in there and it went like that, the zipper just let it go. If you remember that, hey, garbage bag, right? The zipper never stopped it. Okay, but back to attention to detail. This is a great bag. So you see the two different colors, yellow and black, Babolat Aero. Look at the straps. It's got so this thing doesn't dangle around, right? Right? Look at that. You put it on, you push it down, it locks it down, doesn't flap around, doesn't get in the way. What? Oh my God. Somebody's actually thinking again. Okay, look at these easy pull straps. Look at that zipper. Look at that zipper. Look at that zipper. Easy, right? Easy to grab, easy to hold. We got 3 compartments in here. That is the foil. Usually it looks like foil, but that is the foil. So you put the rackets in here, okay? You got the center compartment for your extra rackets if you have them, spare clothes. I don't know, maybe a case of balls will fit in here. Final compartment, which is a little big. It'll actually fit a racket. Look at this. It'll fit a couple rackets in here, and you can actually see through it, through the outside. So I guess if you did have 9 or maybe even 12 rackets, this will all fit that. And then your outside compartment, which actually has a hard case here. So that's like for your keys, wallet, spare change, cell phone, and then you got your, for the shoes, the ventilation hole, the signature ventilation hole. Wow, that's deep. Definitely get a pair of shoes in there, maybe even 2 pairs of shoes in there. It's nice and sturdy, easy to zip up and get going after you're done playing tennis. Got the little handle on the top to hold. Put it on. Look at that. Look at that. See? That's comfortable, right? How do I look? How do I look? That's a nice looking bag, right? Somebody's actually thinking over there. Waiting for the croissants, the proof, man. All right. All right. Now, let's go to the rackets. Pure Aero VS 2020. Pure Aero VS 2019 and prior. Okay? So, the similarities in the racket. They're both 27 inches. They're both 16 by 20 string patterns. They're both 98 square inches. So those are the three things that makes these both similar. After that, they are different. All right, let me start by going over the weight, okay? So the VS 2019 Pure Aero VS, 10.4 ounces, unstrung, okay? There's a tour version too. We're not gonna go over that. That tour version is 11.3, unstrung. But we're gonna just go after this one, okay? 10.4 Pure Aero VS. Used to be called Aero Storm, okay? Like way back in the day. 7 years ago, 8 years ago, whatever. 2020 Pure Aero VS. 10.8 ounces, okay? Only one weight right now. So there isn't a tour version of this. Back to the 19. 21 millimeters beam, okay? 21 millimeters. In the 2020, the beam is tapered, okay? It's 21, 23, 22, okay? It's a tapered beam. Take a look at the difference. What does that mean? A different beam. 21 inches versus a 21, 23, 22. Probably means more power, right? Looking at the RA, the power scale on these things, this is a 67, this is a 70. Makes total sense, right? Thicker, more power. Okay, we're gonna take it over to the scale. Let's weigh it, let's swing weight it, and let's balance. I'm at the scale, but just want to let you know, this racket is more like the Pure Drive VS that came out about a year ago. I did a review on that and compared the two. So it's more similar to that than, say, that racket. So, at the scale. So they're both 3/8 grips. This is strung with a hybrid, and this is RPM 17 that I just did. All right, 2019. $309.5. 2020, brand new. $322.5. Well, that makes sense. It's 10.8 to start, right? So it's going to be heavier. All right, let's check the swing weight here. I know all you guys want me to test balance and stuff, but all the pros have told me that they actually prefer just the swing weight because they know and want to know how much inertia, weight is coming forward is more important to them than figuring out where it balances out. Because you can hide the weight somewhere in the middle and not really feel it. Whereas the swing weight will show you that. All right, check it out. Swing weight. $309. The new one. $309. Swing weight is the same. That's a little surprising to me. Let's see where it balances out. Okay, according to this, 32 centimeters. Kind of right on the dot. That's the new one. Now the 2019 version. See, this balances out at 33 centimeters. So the extra weight that's in the new one is probably put in the handle, because this is slightly head heavier. Okay, so after the review at the scale, a couple things. I was surprised that the swing weight, strung swing weight, was identical. I retested it again, not on video, a couple more times, and they were identical. The balance, however, was a little different. So what the balance tells me is the extra weight that they put in this racket was probably loaded up in the handle. The extra 4 grams, 0.4 grams, was loaded up in the handle. So, which made it the same as the old one. So I'm guessing that it was probably put way down here in the handle so that it would have a nice headlight feel and swing. So if you're a fan of this racket but need a little more power, this is definitely going to be the one for you. If you love this 2019 version, you better buy it now, because it ain't coming back after this one. So, this bag, probably one of the better ones they've ever made. I would get this bag if I were you. Thanks for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.